Hey guys, today I'm going to make a miniature book organization slash miniature book showcase. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you all of my miniature books that I have made over a couple of years. Most of these books got stuff written inside, and I wrote inside these books, and most of the stuff inside the books were like just dotted line. And this is the sides of the books. That's how big a book was. So this morning I accidentally kicked the shelf and all the books fall out from the shelf, so I'm going to reorganize it, and I thought of making a video about it. So yeah, let's get started. So first I'm going to focus on the Scope magazines. So these are the magazines that I've made last year, I guess. Yeah, last year, and I've written it. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to make it. I made it over a week. Like, I made this over a week every morning, and yeah, I'm just gonna organize these 2013 Scope, and this is a Valentine's Day version. You can see, oh, here's a little book inside. I gotta get out. And this one kind of fall apart because I kept reading this Scope magazine that I've made. Yeah, it's pretty amazing that these Scope magazines, yeah. And it's pretty hard to make them. And this one is a Halloween version. You see I have a fortune teller, and you see these texts. It's really hard to make. So yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna organize them. And I got a Christmas Scope magazine. I'm gonna put the shelf like this because that way the books wouldn't fall out easily. Next, I've got this book, and it's like an adventure book that I've made a couple years ago, and it's pretty thick, and all of them has dotted lines. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how thick this book was, like a huge novel. Now I'm gonna organize these small books. These are like novels. These are like novels that were, and I have made them last year. So inside every single novel, I draw some dotted lines. They are pretty hard to make as well, but at least they weren't as thick. Next, I got The Tale of Emily Winsnap, and it's a book I've read last year, and I found it pretty nice to read. So I made a couple of them to let everybody study these series of books in class. So. And I've got these birdie series, and there are dotted lines, and these birdie series are pretty hot last few years ago, yeah. And I just made a couple of them, and yeah, like that. And I've got here The Mystery of Plants, and I hadn't written any lines in it because these orange books I made 2 years ago, and I just made a bunch of them in one day. Yeah, so these are the Secrets of Plants, and I've got these Chinese novels, and they are very popular, and everyone should read those books. They're like popular books. I made these last year, I think last Christmas, and yeah, I just written dotted lines in the first page of every book. Yeah, just because I was doing like a book, I was doing a fake book selling thing. Yeah, fundraisers. Mythbuster. And this is a book of knowledge, and I spent so much time on it, and the ink just doesn't dry out on this type of paper because I use a paper that feels very smooth and stuff. Yeah, so these ink, yeah, you can see I worked very hard on that. Hey, did I? Yeah, so it fall off. Well, table of contents, and we have plants, and wait, what's the next page? Yes, some jokes and stuff. I worked so hard on that last year, but then I just stopped working on it because it's too hard. I've got a literature book, and yeah, we have a table of contents, and I started working on it in the beginning, but then stopped. As a conclusion, this shelf contains all the books that were in series. Here I've got this small shelf, and it has individual and educations, and yeah, it says other big series are in the pink bookcase, Yeah, these are just small series, very small, and some individual books. I'm not gonna show them each detailedly. I'm just gonna show you guys what they were. In Naruto comic book, and I have Mr. Golden. It is a book that I've created. It's like funny jokes and stuff. A couple of English books, the key and stuff I already written. Mine. Kids' magazine, and this is sort of like my favorite book, although it doesn't have many stuff inside, just plain lines. But this book, I just while I was starting these lines, I was imagining the story of this adventure. A to Z alphabetical, and I stick every sticker or every page for the alphabetical. Yeah, just dictionaries. Under here, I got mostly some of the educational books, such as English book. Yeah, I dotted the lines. A math book from a couple of years ago, and this is very intricate because once you can see, its cover fall off, and it's inside got many, stuff. It's very hard to make it. Other English books, and you can see this one as well, math book. See, we got many stuff inside. This is a second grade English book. Hard to make it. Some small series. And that's basically what it was. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.